Welcome to The Topic, where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm Todd Duplantis. When young minds get together and apply their enthusiasm, knowledge, and desire to do good, there is no telling how far they can go. Hundreds of Houston area high school and middle school students participated in the recent Inventathon. The event was held at the Houston Community College Advanced Manufacturing Center in Stafford. Students collaborated for a whole weekend and constructed energy-related inventions. Joining us today to tell us more about this is one of the organizers, Ravi Brahmbhatt.
Thank you for having me, Todd.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Tell me about Inventathon. The name kind of says it all, but how many of these have you had, and what is the goal of the event?
Yeah, so the Inventathon, is we gather together to invent something new.
Right.
We've had 4 of them, so we just had the 4th one at the Stafford Manufacturing Building, and the goal of this is really to learn rapid prototyping. We want students to learn a skill and then build solutions or products around a problem. In this case, we focused on energy for the 4th one.
And this is kind of like going into a company, getting with the research and development group and coming up with the ideas and starting from start to finish, but you're doing it over a weekend, right?
Yes, kind of like that, except the R&D is the student, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They're not going to an expert. Of course, this year we had mentors from the Houston Robotics Club. We had mentors from HCC Manufacturing Club, which is a group of students that are in the manufacturing program. And then we also had Roland Fields, who's the lab manager.
Right.
So these are the experts, as you say. But we taught students, on Saturday morning, we taught them 3D modeling, 3D printing. We told them this is the challenge, solve something in energy, and then Sunday they had to deliver a solution or a product or a prototype ready to be presented to a panel of judges. So that's the...
So they had it all together.
That's the whole event. You got to do it quickly, and you got to make something that solves a problem using tech and using a skill that we teach.
Right. And so this particular one was on energy. In the past, you've done them on health. And tell me what they've created in the past.
So in the past, we had one on health, and there was a group of girls, middle school girls, who wrote an app that allowed blind people to use a 3D printed sleeve or a cover, and using Braille, they were able to send messages. They wrote the app, which translated the Braille into like a letter. Wow. And then when the text was sent, and when the text was received, it used the vibrating motor as like a Morse code for a blind person to actually understand the message as well without being an audio. So that was from last year.
That's pretty amazing.
These kids are...
I mean, that's incredible. These kids come up with this over a weekend?
Over a weekend.
I have a hard time cutting my lawn over a weekend. These kids are doing that.
These guys are doers. They are going to change the world, in my opinion, because they're thinking way beyond, and they're coming up with such innovative solutions. This year, we had a team of students that created a battery that you basically, it's like a D cell or a C cell. Yeah. But what they did is, as using, physics, they figured out how they can add a little moving part inside, and anytime you run out of battery, you just shake it a couple of times and put the battery back in. And over 20 hours, they had a working model, and then they showed how it can power up an LED lamp. Right. Of course, they didn't take the first place. The first place was 2 students who wrote an app that would allow any articles to be printed, but it would remove all the advertisements and remove all the white space. So instead of getting print out of 24 pages, using their app, you would get the article nicely organized in 10 pages. And they showed that demo, and then they open sourced the whole technology. Whatever code they wrote, they open sourced it, so anyone in the world could commercialize it as a browser plugin. So you want to save paper, just click the button, and that will automatically scan the article, remove all advertisements, all white space, and then ready to print.
Amazing. Ravi, that's an incredible competition you had, and if you'd like to learn more about it, they can go to your website and do so. And thanks for joining us here on The Topic. The website itself, though, for more information, you can log on to hccs.edu/smallbusiness. For The Topic on HCC TV, I'm Todd Duplantis. I'll see you next time. Thanks.